Look at this giant hole. It represents the hole in my update schedule due to college, hardware failure, and various other things. Hey guys, what's up? RuppDat here, and yes, I am back, finally. Got my PS3 issues resolved, thank God. I was a bit delayed in recording this, however, for longer than I initially planned because, well, I have to share this system, unlike my Xbox 360 and my GameCube and other stuff, with 3 younger brothers, and yeah, you do the math. Anyway, last episode we took care of Sin Spawn Janux, I think, or Jano or whatever. I do want to show that a couple things have changed since I had to, again, replay up to this point. Got a couple more weapons for some of these. I lost weapons for others. I got this blue bangle for Lulu, one I really wanted to point out, because it's waterproof, meaning she takes 0 damage from anything water related. Also got a bunch of new swords for Titus, or RuppDat, I guess I should start calling him that more often. Though, I'm probably going to stick with the Brotherhood, because it provides a boost in strength. Waka has unfortunately... Why did I not equip that to him sooner? Regardless, Waka has since lost the Rule Breaker. Some of my Sphere Grid stuff has changed, so I'm sure some of my stats are different. I haven't really bothered looking. Also, as you can see, I renamed Valfor when I restarted, calling him Icarus now. I'm gonna try and make more of an effort to give names to my new Aeons, but I can't make any promises. Speaking of new Aeons, however, we're going to get another one in this episode, as we finally get back into the swing of things.
So, they got fiends in Zanarkand too.
Just a few. It's a big deal when one shows up, though.
Wait a minute. Hold on.
Since when have you believed me about Zanarkand anyway?
I've been thinking, maybe people sin gets to don't die. Maybe sin carries them through time, like 1,000 years through time. And then one day, maybe they just pop back, see?
Wishful thinking, honestly.
Simply amazing. You make up one theory after another, refusing to face the simple truth.
Don't have to be brutal about it, Lulu.
Chappu anywhere. Sin crushed him and left him on the Jose shore. Your brother won't just pop back. Oh, and one more thing. No matter how much you want it, no one can take Chappu's place. No one can replace Serject, for that matter. And there's no replacement for Lord Braska, either. It's pointless to think about it. And sad.
Sheesh, we get so brutal about it.
I could never be what Chappu was. Well, stuff happens. Best not to worry.
Waka, Lulu, and Waka's brother, Chappu. Something had happened between them a long time ago. I was sure of it. Well,
of course.
Whatever it was none of my business, that's for sure. Best not to go there.
Good idea. But yeah, thank you for the brutal honesty, Lulu. Could have done without it. But we are finally here at Kilika Temple. Took us long enough to get here. Thanks, PS3. I do have to say, I love the Song of Prayer, though. For some reason, no matter what variation you hear, I always get hooked on it. I don't know why. Anyway, we're gonna go ahead and go inside. Nope, wait a minute. Douchebag alert. What do you guys want?
You here to pray for victory too?
Us? Pray? Who needs to pray? The Luca goers always win.
Oh yeah? Then why you here?
We've been praying for some competition this year.
So what's your goal this time? You gonna do your best again? Ha! It's too bad your best isn't good enough. Why even bother showing up?
This time, we play to win.
That's the spirit.
Ooh, play away. Just remember, even kids can play, boys.
See you in the finals.
They sound like those high school
beat them.
jocks that
We
tend
have
to
to.
bully
You know
people
that team?
often.
Putting people down. They're as bad as my old man.
But Sir Jecht was a kind and gentle man.
Well, not my Jecht.
I was gonna say, you
Even
sure we're
10
talking about the
years after
same
he
Ject?
left. Just thinking about my old man got me angry. But maybe that was just my way of keeping him... Nah.
Come on, admit it. You know you want to. Anyway, as I was saying before I was so rudely interrupted by a trio of meatheads, let's head inside. Look at this place. So fiery. What, are we stepping into an inferno or something? Nah. I bet you can guess what the gimmick of this temple is, but...
Lord O'Holland, guide our feet.
You know, the last time I had an option like this, I had a pretty specific reaction to it. But you know what? I'll go ahead and pray this time too. There's really nothing to say about this one, so I might as well just go ahead and pray. Why not? That's helped us so far, right? Right? Ooh, what do we have here?
A summoner, are you?
What of it?
My name is Yuna, from the Isle of Besaid.
Donna? So, you're High Summoner Braska's daughter. That's quite a name to live up to. My. And all these people are your guardians? My, what a rabble.
Technically, I'm not a guardian.
As I recall, Lord Braska
yet.
had only 2 guardians. Quality over quantity, my dear. Whatever were you thinking? I have need of only 1 guardian. Right, Bartello?
Yeah. Keep that in mind for later.
I only have as many guardians as there are people I can trust. I trust them all with my life. To have so many guardians is a joy and an honor.
There you go, Yuna.
Even
Tell
more
it like it
so
is.
than being my father's daughter. Of course, I would never think of questioning your ways either.
Why not?
So, Lady Donna, I ask of you, please leave us in peace.
You do what you want, Bartello, we're leaving.
Being a little too nice there, Yuna. But I guess you did tell her. That's good enough for me.
Is someone a summoner can rely on. Someone she can trust with her life. I wondered, did Yuna feel that way about me?
What do you think?
What's she smiling about?
I will repeat myself. What do you think? To most of us, it's probably pretty damn obvious. Oh wait, we're in a temple. I should probably not be cursing as much. Anyway, on to the cloister of trials.
Faith is below. Let's do it.
The faith?
But first, the cloister of trials. Kamari, Waka, ready?
Strength, everyone.
I swear, you'd think we'd be fighting the final boss already with how much we're
Ah!
supposed to be
Hey, what gives?
preparing.
You're not a guardian yet.
Gee, thanks for the info.
We'll be back as soon as we can, okay?
Oh, sure, soon. Like tomorrow soon, I bet.
So what are we supposed to do? Just sit here and wait? As a matter of fact, yes. Can't leave. Gotta wait till this thing comes back up. So while we're waiting, as I said, I recently started up college again. I'm enjoying it so far. Nothing really to brag about this
Where's
semester,
Yuna?
though.
Then why are you here?
Hey, I'm not a guardian, so I'm not supposed to go in, right?
Why did you say that out loud, you moron?
Guardian, you say?
Hey, wait!
This is why you never give a bully information to work from. They will use it against you.
Go!
Or trolls.
What's the big idea?
Or douchebags in general.
Huh?
Oh, by the way, elevator going down. And you're not a guardian.
Really bad.
Hey, he figured it out. Unfortunately, that thing's not going to be going back up. So, we've only got one option. Into the cloister trials we go.
And I'm sure no guardian. Well, I guess it's too late now.
Touché. So let's go. Now, as you have very likely guessed by now, the whole gimmick of this temple is fire. I swear Beavis would get a kick out of this place. Anyway, first order of business, we are going to take this Killick sphere, put out that fire, but then we do this. And the entire door is engulfed in a raging inferno. So how do we pass through? Take the sphere back out, and all just burns down. Yeah, flames disappear, it burns to ashes, it's gone. Okay, so now with this thing, we head forward, put the sphere here, and it burns a glyph into the wall. Now, again, we've got to take the sphere back out, so we can actually do something about the glyph. But first things first, let's, go ahead and put the sphere here. Note to self, I should probably turn up the brightness on my TV. Oh well. Anyway, gotta touch the glyph because otherwise the glyph will just repel you. Open the door to, whoa! The front gates of hell, apparently. Okay, so what we're gonna do, we're gonna pull this out of the wall, take it back in here, and put it in the sphere recess over here. So then we can take this glyph sphere over here, put it where that Kilika sphere once was, and we open this doorway and also shut off the fire. Inside, there's a destruction sphere, but we can't do anything about it yet. Head down here. Where is it? No, it's down here. Oh, right. Okay, head back in here. Take the Kilika sphere, and let's put it in here to help light the way. Now, this is where you're going to start realizing, well, at least if you're attempting to do what I'm doing, how irritating some of these puzzles can be when it comes to pushing these pedestals around. Push it in here. Other side. It's so touchy too, that's the irritating part about it, and I screwed it up. Luckily you can step on these glowing points and it will put this thing back. Keep pushing it forward. No, off to the side again. Seriously, this thing is touchy in trying to push it forward. And watch this. There's where... That's what I was looking for. Now that this pathway has fallen, we can pull this Kilika sphere out, which is going to deactivate that fire. And you can go ahead and put the Kilika sphere in here, because that's where we need to go to actually end the cloister of trials. But first things first, the destruction sphere. Let's pull it out. Put it where that Kilika sphere used to be. Look at that inferno we caused. Anyway, put the destruction sphere here. Blow up the wall. There is our treasure for the Kilika Temple. Inside, we find a red armlet for Waka. So now we can go ahead, come up here, pull the Kilika sphere out to put out the fire, and we are on our way through. Listen to that voice singing the song of the hymn of the faith. Excuse me, called the song of prayer earlier. Briefly forgot what it's called. Go me.
Whoa, whoa.
Oh boy.
It's Donna and that big musclehead man.
True.
Yuna will be the one to suffer the consequences.
What consequences?
She could be excommunicated.
It's not my fault I got forced into this. So what you have to do here... Waiting will not do anything. First, let's approach Kimari. Try and go inside, and... Yep, not going in there. So then we go talk to Waka.
So what's in there anyway?
The faith, remember?
Don't remember.
Oh yeah, that thing, right.
Play along.
The faith are people who gave their lives to battle sin. Yevon took their souls, willingly given from their still living bodies.
Huh?
Heavy.
Now they live forever, trapped in statues. But when a summoner beckons, the souls of the faith emerge once again. That's what we call an aeon.
All
So
that
that's
in
how
this
aeons are
room?
made.
So what's Yuna doing in there?
She prays with all her heart for a way to defeat sin.
So then we talk to
The chamber
Lulu.
beyond is a sacred place. Only summoners may enter.
What? Even Guardians can't go?
It's taboo.
Oh.
Everything's taboo with Yevon. But of course, this is mostly stuff we'll learn later. So now we talk with all three. Let's try and leave, because screw waiting. Waiting is for people who have patience, and patience sucks as a virtue. Yuna's gonna come out.
There was something I didn't tell anyone else that day.
And what is
That
that?
song we heard there, in the temple, I knew it from my childhood.
Oh,
It
really?
was proof that Spira and Zanarkand were connected. Somehow. At least to me it was. Maybe that's why suddenly I felt like I just wanted to go home. I tried to say something to tell them, but the words wouldn't come.
Would they believe you anyway? But yes, through all of this, as I said earlier, we have gained a brand new aeon. Ifrit is the default name. I, however, have another name in mind. I've decided to go ahead and name this beast Faust. Hopefully some of you get the connection. I would hope all of you would, but I'm not entirely sure how many of the people who do watch my videos are that in-depth when it comes to reading and mythology and etc, etc. Different strokes for different folks. Hey, look at Yuna, getting praised. She is a famous summoner after all. Somewhat. Maybe. Whatever. Hey, look. This is suddenly reminding Titus of the, fame
I
and
put my feelings for Zanarkand behind me.
celebrityism that he had back in Zanarkand. We saw that at the very beginning of the game. Yeah, there you go. Go all punch out on that
But they were
invisible,
there, and they grew inside me bigger and bigger, till I was just about ready to burst.
and what results from that?
okay?
I don't know.
What do you want to do?
To scream real loud?
He wasn't kidding. Startled Waka, at least. Hopefully he's got it all out of his system now. So now we begin the trek back through Killick of Woods. Again, I plan on cutting out all the random encounters because I don't see a point to them at this point. Case in point. Okay, that battle taken care of. Gonna continue on. I might as well show off where some of the treasures were, since I never bothered getting into that beforehand. I also did collect a few of the extra treasures. You know, I'm actually going to show this battle because it does give me an opportunity. We probably should show off our new Aeon. So, Faust, come on out. Yuna is literally going to open the gates of hell for this one. But yeah, I did gather a few extra treasures that I didn't pick up in my last episode when I came through here the first time, when I was off-screening this to get my game data back to where it was supposed to be. Thank God I wasn't too far in when my PS3 croaked.
Will you help us?
I like how she's scared of it. But yes, Ifrit, or Faust as I call him, his whole theme is fire. Black magic, all he has is fire. He has Meteor Strike, which does some good damage. The problem is, it usually costs him one of his moves to do it. And he, of course, also has Null Blaze, which nullifies a fire attack, and Null Frost, which nullifies an ice attack. Null Blaze is absolutely pointless, in my opinion, because Ifrit gets healed from fire. So, I'm gonna go ahead and smash that thing. Oh, you want to sting me? Let's go ahead and show off Meteor Strike. Overkills all around. I will deal with my sphere grid leveling in a bit. So many different paths you can take through here. Figured I'd just show off more of the forest. This is going to become a running theme, I just know it. Yes, there's one of the treasures I picked up beforehand. I think I actually got all of them on my way through now that I think about it. I will go ahead and put on screen everything treasure-wise that you can find in Killick of Woods. You're kidding me, right? Seriously, look at this. Pretty much one pixel away from leaving the forest, and never mind. So from here, it's back to the boat with us. Unfortunately, we're gonna have to leave Kilika the way it is, but I'm sure they'll recover. Do we embark? You know what? I know we only really did one thing in this video, but it was kind of, sort of, long anyway. And I am just getting back into this now. So you know what? We'll go ahead and embark in the next episode. So, until then, this is RuppDat, and I'm glad to be back.